Have you ever had one of those dreams you wake from short of breath, your heart racing, and you wonder, where the hell did that come from? That's this movie. Meet Fujinaga. Actually, you don't want to meet him, because Fujinaga is a deranged cabbie. He longs for death, but doesn't want to check out before subjecting a woman to the same horrible fate that befell his wife. Complete and utter insanity ensues. I hardly know where to begin when it comes to Maniac Driver. However, I do feel like I need to make this discretionary statement right off the rip. This movie is not going to be for everyone. As a matter of fact, it's about this close to being porn. Maniac Driver opens with an audaciously sleazy sequence involving a showering woman stalked and slain by a psycho in a biker helmet, leather gloves, and leather jacket. The sequence is gratuitous, it's downright filthy, I felt dirty just watching it, and yet that was only the tip of the sleaze iceberg. This sequence, which is bathed in the deep reds and blues of a 70s Argento film and set to the tune of a retro 80s score, is only one of Fujinaga's many outlandishly bizarre and brazenly sexualized fantasies. You see, Fujinaga's wife was murdered by an assailant wearing a biker helmet, and after witnessing that event, Fujinaga's life since has not been the best. He wants to die, but not before subjecting the same kind of pain and loss he feels onto another by, as he puts it, taking their love. That's a kind of pay it forward I don't think anybody wants to be a part of. So Fujinaga spends his days taxiing strangers from one point to another, hoping that his next fare will be the one. Writer and director Kurando Mitsutake wears his influences on his sleeve here, and those influences are varied. While Mitsutake uses the visual stylings of a Giallo, as a matter of fact, Maniac Driver proclaims itself a Japanese Giallo. His influences here range from William Lustig's Maniac to Scorsese's Taxi Driver, with a dash of Umberto Lenzi and a pinch of Lucio Fulci. Mix thoroughly, and you get this unabashedly madcap mishmash. On one hand, you have a kind of character study, focusing on this sad, lonely, completely insane guy. Through voiceovers, he espouses his philosophies on topics ranging from politics to women's rights. As a matter of fact, you spend long stretches of this movie inside Fujinaga's mind. And that ain't a pretty place. And just when you're about to feel even the most remote sense of empathy toward him, having lost his wife and his will to live, I was going to say you get a glimpse at his dark side, but you get far more than a glimpse. As a matter of fact, sizable portions of Maniac Driver are dedicated solely to scenes of gratuitous nudity and graphic sex. Then the movie took a turn in the third act that I did not see coming. Even when I thought, oh, I see where you're going from here, Maniac Driver took yet another jaw-dropping turn. As a matter of fact, Maniac Driver had my jaw on the floor and my attention fixed throughout. It's a well-made movie with a good cast, a rockin' score, psychedelic color design, and creative cinematography. And it's obvious that Mitsutake didn't have much in the way of budget here, but certainly made the most out of what he did have. Maniac Driver isn't a movie I'd recommend for everyone. However, I found it difficult not to enjoy just how bold and no-holds-barred an exploitation movie it is. As a matter of fact, I'd say it pushes the boundaries of what an exploitation movie can get away with. Maniac Driver is one of the most mind-blowing and entertaining experiences I've had with a movie in a long time. As for the picture quality and sound quality on this release from Reel Gore Releasing, I'd give them both a 4.5 out of 5. I thought the movie both looked and sounded fantastic on this release. As far as extras are concerned, first up we have a behind-the-scenes documentary with cast and crew interviews. It's 29 minutes and 53 seconds in length. We get a trailer, a slideshow, and an audio commentary with writer and director Kurando Mitsutake. This is a very nice Blu-ray release for Maniac Driver from the folks over at Reel Gore Releasing. Again, this movie is not going to be for everyone. It is gratuitous, it is graphic, it is sleazy, it is dirty, it is filthy. But it is also highly entertaining and just utterly insane. And if those things float your boat, then hitch a ride with Maniac Driver. But you've been warned. If you've seen Maniac Driver, please let me know your thoughts on the film down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. Thank you to all my patrons and channel members. I appreciate your generosity and support of my channel. Become a patron today and have a say in what content appears on my channel. Join me for monthly live streams and much more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.